Warriors Clash.
Hi creative boys and girls, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how I rigged and animated the characters you're seeing in the animation on my screen. Those characters are AI generated, and I decided to see how I can bring them to life by taking them to a software where I can rig them and create idle motions and then bring them back together to create something amazing. Today, be following me through that experiment and let's see how it goes. I'll be using a platform called Leonardo.ai, and I'll be using a 2D editor, and I'll be using Blender to rig the 2D animation. So like I said, this tutorial will be about taking 2D characters generated by AI art and then preparing them to be rigged, and then before we can animate them. This is not AI generated videos. This is me taking AI generated art, going through the process of bringing them to life with simple idle motions by rigging them, right? So let's go. So we're going to start by going to generate any image you want to bring to life. I'm generating certain kind of images. So we're going to be using two images, this one and another fighter. So I'm going to be creating like a fight screen like you saw in the video, and each of these characters will be used. So first things first, we need to prepare the characters for animation, right? So what I need to do is I'm going to take these characters out of this background, but right off the bat, Leonardo.ai has a feature that can help you take away the background, which is the first work. So all you have to do is come here, click on the image. I already upscaled it, and then I come here, click on the side three dots here, go to remove background and click. When I click that, it will bring me this message that it take a few minutes. I need to refresh the page. Just go and refresh your page, and then when you come back to the art, you click the drop down here and you find the no background version of it. Click on it, and hopefully you would have done a good job. Yes, so it has gone ahead and removed the background for you, which is the first stage of the work. So we can now take it into Photoshop or Photopea or GIMP, any software of your choice, where we can now cut it up into pieces that we can now prepare to be rigged for animation. So let's go. So we're going to download the image now. I'll take this character, and I'll also go and get this one. And I will download. These are the images we're going to use. Obviously, we need a good background, so maybe we can go through the motions of making a good background. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've generated a couple of cities. I quickly generated a city. I didn't have one, I just made one now in Leonardo.ai. Took me a few tries, but at the end of the day, this was the prompt I used to get it, and I put a few negative prompts so that I don't get the top view or best eye view. Now, apart from showing you how to remove, showing that Leonardo can remove backgrounds, I'm also going to show you a way to extend. So this image is going to be just a square image, won't be enough, right? We need to extend it. So I'm going to first upscale. So we need to click on this and then come here. So this is the image. Let's say we want to take this image and want to extend the background, and extend it and use it for background for the image, for the video what we're trying to make. It will be, it's not going to be like we need to find a way to extend the image, right? So Leonardo AI has a feature where you can extend. So I'm going to click that, come here, go to Canvas, edit in Canvas. We take our image here, and then this is the place where you edit. So first things first, we need to go back to get the prompt we use. So I'm going to quickly copy the prompt I used here and then bring it back to our canvas, because we'll use that to extend. If we want to extend this image, we need to tell it what to use. And let me see. So now we're going to go ahead and try to extend the background. Unfortunately for us, sometimes you will not get the model you used to generate in another AI might not be available for when you come to Canvas to extend, right? Maybe because I'm using the free one. So, but I tend to try to leave it on DreamShaper, because DreamShaper is a versatile model, can do a lot from realistic to toon. So this is kind of in between. So let's do that. So what we need to do to extend is just come here to select. So we can move this box around. So we're going to move it here, and I'll paste the prompt we used there. I'll post the prompt we used, and I will make sure that the selection has a bit of the image in focus, like a bit of image, so it can sample from there and extend, right? So all I have to do to generate, you can see here, they'll say this will take 2 tokens. I am fine with that. So click on this and I'll wait. And we're back, and it has done the job of extending with what it thinks we will want to see, and it will give us two versions. So you can click this or this, one that best matches what you're trying to go for. Let's say I pick this. I can pick this, or this kind of goes with it. So let's pick this, and then I will accept, and I will bring the same box. I can bring the box down here. Just try and keep it steady, and then I'll generate again. This is how we'll just keep going and extend the image till we get the size we want. So when we have a background we want to use for what we're trying to do, the animation we're trying to create, we have a background that's wide enough to cover from side to side without us trying to struggle to look for a way. So let's put it up here and let's see. I already like this one out of the bat. No, okay, I think I like this better. The first one had people like coming out of an arc. I don't know if we want that, so let's just take this. We can still move this guy, so it's fine. So I'll accept this, and we can just keep going. You can just keep going. So let's go, bring it here. Let's generate one. I want it to be a bit, wide. Or is this fine? I think this is fine. This is fine enough. This is good enough. You can extend both ways. So we can bring it here and just say let's extend this direction instead. So let's extend this way. So you can see it's such a lovely tool that gives you the ability to try to take your image to the next level, right? Push it to the next level. So I don't know. I feel like I like this one. Guys, I can make up my mind. It's so cool. What should I take? Okay, I'll take this one. And then let's do one more. Take it up here. So it's generated the last piece and gave me 2. I think I'll take this one. So just like that, we have turned that square image into a wider image that we can use for wallpaper, or in this case, the background of our animation we're trying to make. So this just, I wanted to just point that it's not just generating, you can also extend the image if you want a wider version of that image. So once you're done with the generation, just come here, download the artwork, and it's yours. So we've gotten our 2 characters and the background that we want. So it's now left for us to go to whatever 2D software of your choice to go and prepare the character by splitting it into different parts ready so we can rig it. It's time to go to Photopea. So Photopea is like a Photoshop clone. If you know how to use Photoshop, you'll be able to use Photopea. So I'll be using that to edit the image, but I won't be showing you the whole process. So now I will just speed it up or cut and come back when we're done, right? So we're back. We've finished cutting the image from the separating the image to different parts. I just wanted to show you guys different layers on Photopea, just like Photoshop. So I have broken it up to different layers, torso, head, so I can rig individual parts to bones and animate them, pose characters. So now I'm going to export each part individually as a PNG. Then I'll go and assemble them in Blender, and then we can start rigging.
Continued in part 2. Like and subscribe.